Lisa Stacy. I'm back with another kiln opening. I thought of something I was going to tell y'all while I was glazing before I decided to unload this kiln here. And I don't even remember what it was, actually. I think it was how I actually got into pottery. But I'll have to maybe tell that another time because my tongue is tied today and I've got a lot to do, and I got a big show at Missouri Town this weekend. And anyways, well, I'm going to start off with, I went ahead and pulled this out because it was actually stuck to something else. I wanted to see how stuck it was, so I pulled it out. So this is actually a kind of low fire clay, but it actually does fire up to cone 5.5 really well. But this time I didn't take into account that this handle I put on it was really heavy, and I should have made it hollow, more hollow than I did. It was kind of, I don't know. It just didn't work. So it pulled everything down. It was a circle. It was a cute little pot. This is a pipkin, but I suppose it would still work as a pipkin. But anyway, yeah, that happened. So I'm going to remake it. I'll just use this down in my own little colonial cottage house that I have. But anyway, I do not know why it keeps getting brighter and going dark. That's why I had trouble with my last video. I don't know if these lights, I asked my husband to fix it, replace these with some fresh ones so they're not flickering. And guess what? Still flickering, because guess what? He didn't come down here. Who else has this problem with their husbands? Oh yeah, sure, I'll get right on that. I'll help you out and do that for you. I have to ask about 5 more times. Anyway, let's go see what's in there. Matilda toasted up a whole bunch of stuff, and she melted this for me. Yay! Okay, anyways, it was all right. Part of the problem was I didn't think to adjust my my temperature. I usually pack my kiln really tight. I put a lot of stuff in there, and I had maybe about 75%, or actually even less. Oh, scammers. What I usually put in there. So it got hotter in there. Anyways, let's pull some stuff out. So I'm just gonna set these over here real quick. Sorry, I still don't have my other thing working either. I have not had time to mess with it. My mic that I wear. So anyways, what I said was I'll pull all these out and then I'll start showing them to you. So this is that same clay, and these held up fine. They didn't have a weight distribution problem to work against them. So anyway, these are the fire pumpkins. I fired them again at the higher temperature just to make sure they would make it through. If people want to, when you put them in your fire pit, at the top temperature, down in those coals, where it's glowing blue, they don't melt on people. So anyway, they made it through just fine. They should make it through anybody's fire pit. So there's that one. See, it's going dark. Wake up. There. There's this one. Here's that one. Just happy little pumpkins. But when you put them in the fire pit, they're going to have little embers and maybe flames shooting out their face. But how fun is that? Set these little guys in your fire pit. Okay, let's get some more stuff. This has some kiln chip. I need to redo my kiln chips in my other older kiln that I use for bisque firing a lot. So, a little condiment server dish. It's falling asleep again. Not sure what's going on here. Anyway. maybe that throwing things off. I can't remember what I put on here. I might have put some ox blood right here, and I'm not sure what this is. Okay, I'm obviously having some major difficult. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be cutting a lot of stuff out. Sorry guys, I don't know what's going on. Let me try. I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm going to see if that helps. I'll look that one up, because if I just try to go through my phone right now, I should have made notes first, but I've got another load's got to go in right after this one. And so anyway, this is another mushroom garlic keeper. Pretty sure this is black walnut. My daughter glazed this one for me. Black walnut, maybe smoke, and I think she put green tea up here. It looked more brown in the video, but it's actually more a brownish green, a greenish brown. No, brownish green. It's definitely more green. Anyway, there I go with the anyways. I meant to grab a oil top stopper. Anyway, this is Clayscape's nutmeg, and see it kind of like burnt out. I got to a cone 6, but with heat work, and this is Clayscape's cream up here. I kind of like just dipped it and dippity dip. I really like those, but yeah. Now there's a story behind this one too. This is a big save too. So I did have my pottery studio down in my little colonial cottage. There's a fireplace and everything down there. Anyway, I was bringing stuff up, and I always was breaking at least one item on the way up to the house where the kiln is. And this is one of them. It like got caught on some fence, my basket that I was carrying in, and this broke here and here, just because handle came completely off. So this was more of my homemade bisque thicks that I made. Paper clay, basically. And yeah, can't even tell. I'm just like, oh, like I can't believe how awesome that is. This one also had the Clayscape's nutmeg and cream. And this one also crawled on the inside, right there. I don't know if, not there, it's healed over here, but it's right up here. So I have to refire this one, but I took leaves from the yard. This is from my elm tree, and I put it all the way around. And then I put copper wash and wiped it back, and then I put clear over it, and then I put wax resist, and then I glazed it. But this is like a huge mug. Really big. Like, this is big as my head. My head is small, but anyways, really big. I got a lot of guys come in and they go, oh, you don't ever make, I never can find, anytime I go to these things and there's a booth with pottery, and the handle is always too small. I want to be able to stick my hand in there. So, yeah. Let's see him complain about that one. Okay, as you know, my granddaughter, Andy, she loves to make food items. So here's her latest. It's a cinnamon roll. She's going to have lots of food in her little playhouse kitchen. Isn't that cute? This one, this ran down and I got a tiny bit of plucking. I think I showed this in a previous video when it was just bisque fired. Anyway, this is a... I'm also making, in case you guys aren't familiar, some historically inspired pieces, you know, for the reenactors who work in living history museums. And so, especially the ones where they actually let you use the fireplaces and such. So this one, the dasher, goes down in here. And anyway, this is a chocolate pot, like I said. And this is, here it is. A little bit of copper wash design, kind of put on there. I did Clayscapes cream, or no, nutmeg here. And this is Amico Shino, the one that's discontinued. They don't make it anymore. So there's some other ones that are really super similar to this one. So when I'm out of this, I'll just switch. But isn't that cool? Can you imagine just holding the handle and, you know, go like that and pour some chocolate, froth it up with the little dasher. This is another historically inspired water pitcher. I left it raw clay down here. This is earthenware red. This, I am not 100% sure what I put on here. I'd have to go look that up too. I can't remember. Because I glazed this one probably, probably 5 weeks ago. And it didn't have room in the last 2 kiln unloads. It didn't quite fit, so I'm down to the wire. Got lighter kiln loads here because I just had to get stuff done. So it fit. Alright, I'm going to pause you and we're going to go to the next shelf. Okay, I'm back. I just got 2 shelves. We're at the bottom already. Like I said, I loaded this light, or it's still full, but nowhere near like I normally put. Anyway, I had one more fire pumpkin. So yeah, what do you guys think? Would you guys like one of these outside in your fire pit when you're roasting marshmallows? I think they're going to be fun, especially for the little kids. How much would you guys pay for one of these, or would you charge if you made some of these? So cute. Just curious. I know it's different all around the world, so anyways, granddaughter made this. She just pinched this up, this little serving tray bowl like thing. I guess she can put her cinnamon roll in it. Cute, huh? Okay, let's see what else we got. Kind of felt like that was stuck. Maybe it was just a scotch. I don't know what that was. Anyway, this can be a honey pot or a sugar. Oh man, I don't know what's going on. I got another spot that crawled right there. Well, shucks. I don't know. Well, anyway, dang it, I don't want to have to refire that, but I'm going to have to. Well, it's Clayscapes cream and blue rutile. And I just dipped it kind of this way and then this way, and I poured it. I got it all on the inside good and dumped it out. Oops. I didn't realize that was still on the bottom. Y'all are probably seeing it going, hey. You didn't see that. Anyways, well, shoot. I hope it doesn't change it too much because I really like it. Shucks. I think it's really pretty. I mean, I literally just went splotch, splotch, slap, schlop. So it's simplicity. Simple chaos. Well, darn. Oh, look, I had cones. This is the 5. That's the 5. And then, yeah, this is the 6. See, normally my 6 looks like this. So that's quite a bit hotter for me. I definitely got closer to that. Not my normal. So some of my pots didn't turn out, the colors that I normally get because of it. Get a little bit hot. The hotter you get, it changes a little bit. So this was, because see, like I said, the nutmeg, it kind of washed out. And it's this really light color. And I dipped it, so it's on there pretty good. And then this is another sugar, or it could be honey, for honey. Clayscapes cream and nutmeg. Just cute. Simple beauty. Okay. Oh, this one is just smoke. Clayscapes cream on the inside and smoke on the outside. And I have some overglaze decals that I was going to put on here. And they're white, so I wanted them to show up. But I didn't want to do black. So that's 3 coats of Mako smoke. This is another one of my leaf mugs that I made. And again, this is the nutmeg, and it washed out. And again, copper wash, wipe back, put clear on it, and then wax resist, and then I dipped it. Running out of room. I have a very small little table in front of me. Okay, this is another pumpkin mug, and it is 2 coats of honey flux. Well, inside is ginger. I put ginger, spectrum ginger, inside and on the handle. And then I put 2 coats of honey flux, 1 coat of river birch, and then I took satin patina. If you can see the little lighter colored little greenish bits, that's satin patina, and I kind of did it on the handle as well. Anyway, you can kind of really see that one. So there's that cute little pumpkin guy. Another one. This is, this is the last one that I have like this. Man. Well, anyway. This just really did a bunch of crawling. I'm going to have to refire these. Anyway, I don't know. This is, again, same as the others. It's really cute. Something different. Not say, I don't know that I like it, but some people just buy stuff just because it's different. Not the norm. Alright, this one, Clayscapes cream on the inside. Pretty much all my liners almost always are that. But anyway, this is, I did 2 coats of lavender mist and then a 3rd one from here to here. And then I took the obsidian and I just did, again, I did that same, you can really see how I did it on the little sugar bowl. I did that with the same obsidian. I just went splotch, and I put them closer together, just so it's splishy, splotchy, real thick. 2 coats, real thick, obsidian. And then Smoky Merlot over the whole thing. 2 times, and then the third time is just from like here up, and it did real good. There's that pretty little guy. This one is the Cordovan, and I think I might have did it in reverse. I don't remember. Let me look at my notes. We'll see here. I don't know if I can find it real quick. Well, I don't know. I didn't write it down, I think. I'm so bad. I do half of them, maybe. But I really love... Look at that. It looks like melting caramel. You know, like on ice cream. It's so pretty. And then, of course, this just has this desert look. But I think I put the Cordovan on first, and then I put the river birch. Or not river birch, birch. Just birch. Anyway. There's a lot going on in this one. A lot. Just the way it melted and did everything that it's doing here. So, it's gorgeous. And here's this pumpkin one, and I'm going to have to put it on the screen on this one. I think I put ginger on the bottom, and I don't 100% remember. I did a bunch of different weird stuff on this guy. Oh, textured wheat. Put textured wheat on the top, and then I put something else over the top, maybe some honey flux. So this is just a really soft gourd like pumpkin look going on here. I like him. He's different. He's not that bright orange that you see a lot. He's just real soft and muted. You know, more butternut squash gourd kind of like. So real pretty. Subtle. You know, people who want that more neutral look in their house, but they don't want that bright screaming orange. Anyways, this'll fit the bill. It's so cute. Gotta make space. I'm gonna cut all that out, just so you know. These next 3 are all the same, but all different. And slightly different sizes. So, I made the gnome Santas, but they aren't all like super Christmassy looking. They're just kind of more like gnomes. So, you know, they can be Christmas of a different color if you like. You know. I'm going to have to tell you later what I put on these, but I can't remember all of it. I think this one's Opulence Bark. I really like the Opulence colors. This is Satin Patina, and I think I might have put Shipwreck right here. This is Opulence Sandstone on his little beard, and the nose is Soft Red. Pretty sure that's what's on this guy. And then here is Marshmallow. Opulence Marshmallow on his hat. He's cute. I love him. And his nose is just so cute with that soft red. You know, like Santa Claus's pink nose. This one, I don't know. I think that might be Smoke. Mako Smoke. The beard is the same, Sandstone, Soft Red, Marshmallow. And this one can be more Christmassy. It's just olive float. All by itself on white clay. Terre Blanc from Breckers. He's so cute. Okay, last one. And this one is Santa Chic. I'm going to call him Santa Chic. He's adorable. So I can't remember the red I used or what I put on the bottom. I think the bottom maybe is tapenade. Maybe. I only did like 2 coats. But see how it's got the little blue bits? If it's not tapenade, I'll put it on the thing. Anyways, I'll put it on the screen. Same thing. Sandstone, opulent sandstone, spectrum soft red. This one is Snapdragon. This is Amico, Amico Snapdragon. All this red. And then I only put it from here down. I left a good, inch at the top. And then this is Cheetah, Jungle Gems Cheetah here and here. So this is Santa Chic because he's rocking some leopard or cheetah, fur on his hat. Okay, well, I gotta refire all my leaf ones because they all have crawled spots. But hopefully they'll come out of the kiln looking nice still next time around. I don't know what my favorite would be because I have a lot, but I kind of think I like this guy. He's really adorable. So there's that. I don't know. It's that time. We're at the end where I just pick stuff up and talk to you for just a second. Like I said, I've got my show big at the Arts and Crafts Festival. It's huge. You pay by the carload to get in because it's easier that way, I guess. I don't know. I'll just do these little gnome guys. But inspiration is I don't know. Some of you have been doing shout outs and you remember everybody's names and you say all these and you shout everybody out, and I'm terrible with names, guys, really bad. So I watch all you guys. Just know that, and I take inspiration from all of you. Some things here catch my eye. I might watch it again and I'm like, oh, how come I didn't see that the first time? But yeah, thank you to all of you. Keep making videos, keep doing pottery, and sharing your work because it's inspiring to all. And who knows, you might be inspiring potters who haven't even ventured into it yet. They're just thinking about it. So yeah, keep sharing, keep doing it, and I'm going to keep watching you. And I just wanted to thank you because you all have been inspiring to me over the last 2.5 years. Anyways, yeah. I want to see you at Missouri Town if you're anywhere in the vicinity and you think you can make it there. But other than that, I'm going to tell you goodbye for now. Until next time. And Matilda, this big toasty, or my toaster, says stay toasty. Keep it toasty. Keep cooking that glaze to beautiful, beautiful, beautifulness. And I will see you next time. I have one more to open. So after this one, I might not get any of these edited till after the show. I'm also going to give you a post-show rundown, how it went and everything. But anyways, yeah. We'll see you later. I feel weird because this one is so short. Seems like they take forever. Yeah, let me know. What's your favorite? What is your favorite gnome? What's your favorite item out of this? Out of this one. What is it? What's your favorite? Talk to you later. Bye.